Attending a community drum circle.
There's a drum circle in the park Saturday. Anyone can join, right? Yes, bring anything to tap on. Let's go and make some noise together. We'll dance a little too.
Attending a community theater show.
There's a local play showing this weekend.
Nice. I love supporting community theater.
It's a mystery comedy. Sounds fun.
Let's get tickets for Saturday night.
I'll bring snacks for the intermission. Attending a free outdoor concert.
There's a free outdoor concert in the park.
Sounds fun. What time?
Starts at 5 on Sunday.
I'll bring a blanket.
I'll pack drinks. Attending a friend's birthday.
Are you going to Mark's birthday on Saturday?
Yep, I got him a gift already.
Nice. I need ideas for what to get.
He loves anything coffee related.
Perfect. I'll find something cool.
Attending a local sports game. There's a local baseball game this weekend.
Let's go cheer them on.
It's at the community stadium.
I'll bring snacks.
I'll get the tickets.
Attending a plant swap event.
There's a plant swap happening Sunday.
Cool. I have some baby succulents to trade.
Let's bring pots and cuttings.
It'll be fun to meet other plant lovers.
And maybe pick up something new.
Attending a poetry reading.
There's a poetry reading event this Saturday.
Sounds interesting. Where is it?
At the library downtown.
Let's go. I've never been to one.
Same here, could be fun. Attending a street art tour.
There's a street art tour downtown this weekend.
Sounds awesome. I love urban art.
Let's take lots of photos.
And maybe grab coffee after the walk.
I'll check what time the tour starts.
Attending a weekend cooking class.
A cooking class is happening Saturday evening. What are they teaching? Homemade pasta and sauces. I'm definitely joining. Sounds tasty. Let's sign up before it's full.
Attending a weekend dance showcase.
There's a dance showcase Saturday night.
Modern or classical?
A mix of both. Local performers too.
Let's dress up and make it a night out.
We'll grab dessert afterward.
Attending a weekend flea market.
There's a flea market this weekend.
Awesome. I love finding unique stuff.
Let's go early to beat the crowd.
I'll bring cash.
And a big shopping bag.
Attending a weekend music jam session.
There's a music jam session this weekend.
Can anyone join in?
Yes, just bring an instrument or voice.
Let's bring the ukulele and shaker.
Should be a fun and musical afternoon.
Attending a weekend plant care workshop.
There's a plant care workshop this weekend.
Cool. I want to learn more about succulents.
Let's go and ask questions.
Maybe we'll bring home a new plant too.
I'll take notes and photos.
Attending an open mic night.
There's an open mic night Friday.
Want to perform or just watch?
Maybe I'll read a poem.
I'll cheer you on for sure.
Let's grab dinner before we go.
Browsing a flea market. There's a flea market this weekend.
Ooh, let's go find some odd stuff.
Morning is best before it's crowded.
Agreed, bring cash.
And a big bag. Building a birdhouse.
Let's build a birdhouse this weekend. Great. Do we have wood and tools? I'll grab what we need. It'll be a fun DIY project. Let's start Saturday afternoon.
Building a blanket fort. Let's build a blanket fort like old times.
In the living room?
Pillows, blankets, fairy lights.
Count me in.
It'll be a chill day.
Building a blanket fort for movie night?
Let's build a blanket fort and watch movies.
Childhood vibes. I love it.
We'll need chairs, pillows, and fairy lights.
And popcorn and soda, of course.
Let's pick a few classics to watch.
Building a cardboard castle together.
Want to build a cardboard castle?
That sounds awesome and crafty.
We'll collect boxes and tape.
Let's make a drawbridge too.
Then decorate it with paint and stickers. Building a cardboard fort.
Let's build a cardboard fort.
Like we used to as kids?
Yes, I've got boxes and tape.
This is going to be epic.
Let's do it Saturday.
Building a Lego set together.
I got a new Lego set to build.
Let's do it together this weekend.
It's a castle, over 1,000 pieces.
We'll need snacks and focus.
Let's get started Saturday afternoon.
Camping in the backyard.
How about camping in the backyard?
With a tent and everything?
Yep. Real camping, close to home.
I like it. Let's make s'mores too.
I'll set up the fire pit.
Catching a local theater show.
There's a small play showing this weekend.
Really? What's it about?
A local comedy about city life.
Sounds fun. Let's get tickets.
I'll book them now.
Checking out a classic car show.
Did you see the ad for the car show?
Yeah, vintage cars, right?
Let's go Saturday afternoon.
I'll bring my camera.
Same. Can't wait.
Checking out a food truck festival.
Did you hear about the food truck festival this weekend? Yeah! So many options to try. Want to go Saturday evening? Sounds good. Let's go hungry. Definitely. I want to try everything.
Checking out a new bookstore.
A new bookstore just opened downtown.
Let's check it out this weekend.
I love the smell of new books.
I'll bring a long reading list.
Let's get coffee after.
Checking out a pop-up market.
There's a pop-up market downtown this weekend.
I love checking out local vendors.
Let's go early before it gets crowded.
Good idea. I'll bring a tote bag.
And cash. Some don't take cards.
Creating a mini home theater. Want to turn the living room into a mini theater?
Totally. We can hang a sheet for the screen.
I'll set up the projector and speakers.
And I'll bring popcorn and drinks.
Let's do a movie marathon night.
Creating a mini indoor garden.
Want to start a mini indoor garden?
That sounds peaceful.
We can use small pots and herbs.
Let's shop for plants on Saturday.
Deal. Creating a time capsule with friends. Want to make a time capsule together?
That sounds fun and meaningful.
We can bury it in your backyard.
Let's each bring a few small items.
And write notes to our future selves.
Creating a travel bucket list.
Let's create a travel bucket list this weekend.
Great idea. I've got places in mind.
We can add photos and notes.
Let's do it Saturday morning.
I'll print out a world map.
Creating a weekend comic strip.
Let's make a comic strip together.
Great idea. I'll write. You draw?
Perfect combo. Let's brainstorm a funny plot.
We'll need sketchbooks and markers.
Then scan it to share online.
Creating a weekend vision board.
Let's make vision boards this weekend.
Great idea. I've got old magazines.
I'll bring scissors, glue, and markers.
Let's set goals and dream big.
We'll hang them up after we're done.
Creating sidewalk poetry with chalk.
Let's write poems on the sidewalk.
What a cool idea for passers-by to see.
We'll each write a few verses.
Let's use bright chalk and take photos.
I'll bring a speaker for music too.
Creating vision boards.
Let's make vision boards this weekend.
I love that idea.
We can use old magazines and printouts.
Let's set goals for the year.
I'll bring glue and scissors.
Decorating your room.
I want to redecorate my room this weekend.
What theme are you going for?
Something cozy and bright.
Want help picking things out?
Yes. Let's hit the home store.
Doing a backyard barbecue. Thinking about a barbecue this weekend.
At your place?
Yeah, bring your grill skills.
I'm in. I'll bring some drinks.
Great, let's invite the crew. Doing a book exchange. Let's do a book exchange.
Like bring one, take one.
Yes, just between friends.
Great, I'll bring 3.
I'll set up a table.
Doing a book swap with friends.
How about a book swap this weekend?
Great idea. I've got a few to trade.
Let's invite a couple of friends.
We can bring snacks and chat too.
I'll make a cozy reading corner.
Doing a chalk art challenge on the driveway.
Want to do a chalk art contest?
Sure. Let's use the whole driveway.
We can pick a theme and set a timer.
I'll grab music and lemonade.
Winner gets a drawing prize.
Doing a cook-off challenge.
Want to do a cook-off challenge?
Sure, what's the theme?
Pasta dishes.
You're on. Let's compete Saturday.
May the best chef win.
Doing a digital declutter.
I need to clean out my phone.
Me too. Photos, apps, everything.
Let's make a digital detox day.
Sounds productive.
And slightly painful.
Doing a doodle-a-day weekend challenge.
Let's do a doodle challenge this weekend.
Like drawing something new each day?
Exactly. No pressure, just fun.
Let's use prompts or themes.
We'll share them at the end of the weekend.
Doing a home science experiment.
Want to do a fun science experiment? At home? Like what? Making a volcano with baking soda? I'm in. Let's get messy. Let's do it Saturday.
Doing a local park cleanup. Want to join a park cleanup Saturday morning?
Sure. Giving back sounds great.
We'll get gloves and trash bags from the organizer.
Perfect. Let's wear comfy shoes.
And grab coffee after we're done. Doing a local scavenger hunt. There's a city scavenger hunt event.
Sounds exciting. When is it?
Saturday afternoon. Want to join?
Definitely. I'll wear comfy shoes.
Let's win it.
Doing a nature photography walk.
Want to go on a photo walk this weekend?
Sure, I just cleaned my camera lens.
Let's hit the nature trail by the lake.
Morning light will be perfect.
I'll charge my batteries. Doing a neighborhood bingo walk.
Let's do a bingo walk around the block.
With fun things to spot like flags or birds.
Exactly, let's make our own bingo cards.
Winner gets ice cream after.
Let's invite the neighbors too.
Doing a puzzle marathon.
I got a 1,000-piece puzzle. Want to do a marathon?
Yes. Let's see how much we can finish in a day.
We'll need coffee and snacks.
Puzzle challenge accepted.
Let's start early Saturday morning.
Doing a room makeover.
I'm thinking of doing a room makeover.
Nice, need help?
Yes, I want a fresh new look.
Let's shop for decor this weekend.
Great! I'll make a list.
Doing a silent drawing session.
Want to try silent drawing together?
Just sitting and sketching with no talking?
Exactly. Like calm art meditation.
Let's play soft music in the background.
And share what we made after.
Doing a silent reading hour together.
Want to do a silent reading hour together?
That sounds peaceful and relaxing.
We'll sit with tea and our own books.
No talking. Just pages turning.
Let's do it Sunday afternoon.
Doing a social media detox.
I'm thinking of a social media detox.
How long?
Just the weekend.
Sounds healthy. I'll do it too.
Let's go offline together.
Doing a weekend clothing swap.
How about a clothing swap on Saturday?
Fun! I have lots of stuff to trade.
Invite a few friends too.
We'll need mirrors and hangers.
And snacks while we swap.
Doing a weekend DIY home project.
I want to repaint the kitchen this weekend.
Need an extra hand?
Yes! I'll get the supplies ready.
Let's make it a fun DIY day.
We'll play music and paint.
Doing a weekend gardening project.
My backyard needs some love. Want to help me garden? Sure. I love getting my hands dirty. Let's buy plants and tools Saturday morning. Sounds good. I'll bring gloves and extra pots. This will be fun and relaxing.
Doing laundry and watching movies.
Let's tackle laundry and watch movies.
That's productive and relaxing.
We'll fold clothes during scenes.
Popcorn too?
Of course.
Doing weekend candle making.
Want to try making candles this weekend?
Yes, I've always wanted to learn.
We'll need wax jars and scents.
Let's make custom labels too.
Great for gifts and relaxing. Doing weekend tie-dye shirts.
Let's do tie-dye shirts this weekend. Yes! I'll get white shirts and rubber bands. We'll need dye in fun colors. Let's do it outside to avoid a mess. Then wear our creations next weekend.
Doing yoga at the park.
They're hosting yoga in the park again.
I missed it last time.
Want to go this Sunday morning?
Yes, bring a mat for me.
You're covered. Doing yoga indoors on a rainy day.
Looks like rain this weekend.
Perfect excuse to do indoor yoga.
I'll set up a calm space at home.
Let's use a YouTube video to follow.
Then have tea and relax after.
Exploring a botanical garden.
Let's go to the botanical garden on Sunday. I love that idea. It's been a while. It's peaceful and perfect for photos. Morning or afternoon? Morning. Let's beat the crowd.
Exploring a butterfly garden. Have you ever been to a butterfly garden?
No, but I'd love to go.
There's one just 30 minutes away.
Let's visit Sunday morning.
I'll charge my camera for photos.
Exploring a cave or cavern. Ever been inside a real cave?
No, but I'd love to.
There's one an hour away.
Let's go Saturday morning.
Adventure time. Exploring a farmer's market. Want to check out the farmer's market on Sunday?
Sure, I need fresh veggies anyway.
Let's go early to beat the crowd.
I'll bring a basket for shopping.
And maybe grab breakfast there too.
Exploring a forest trail.
Let's explore that forest trail we saw.
It looked so peaceful and green.
Let's bring water, snacks, and a map.
We can hike and take photos.
Perfect weekend nature escape.
Exploring a hidden cafe. I found a hidden cafe on Instagram.
Let's go discover it.
Sunday afternoon?
Perfect timing.
Hope they have good coffee.
Exploring a hidden forest path.
I found a hidden trail in the forest.
Let's explore it this weekend.
I'll pack water and a mini first aid kit.
Let's leave early to beat the heat.
I'll bring binoculars in case we spot animals.
Exploring a local art installation.
Have you seen the new art installation downtown?
No, but I've heard it's interactive.
Let's go check it out Saturday.
We can take some artsy photos too.
Then grab coffee afterward. Exploring a local art walk. There's an art walk on Sunday evening.
Let's go see local artists and their work.
We can chat with some of them too.
I'll bring my sketchbook for inspiration.
And we'll grab dessert after.
Exploring a nearby beach town.
Feel like exploring that beach town nearby?
Yes! It's been a while since I saw the sea.
Let's go early and walk the shore.
And grab seafood for lunch.
This sounds like the perfect day trip.
Exploring a nearby forest trail.
Want to explore that forest trail nearby?
Sure, I love quiet walks.
We can bring snacks and water.
Let's go in the morning.
Perfect. I'll check the weather. Exploring a nearby town. Want to explore that little town nearby this weekend?
Sure, I've heard it has some cool local shops.
Yeah, and a nice walking trail too.
Let's head out Saturday morning then.
I'll check the train schedule.
Sounds good. I'll bring my camera.
Exploring a weekend flea market.
Feel like hitting the flea market again.
Absolutely. Last time was a treasure hunt.
Let's meet there at 10 a.m.
I'll bring a reusable shopping bag.
And cash for bargaining.
Exploring a weekend food festival. Did you hear about the food festival this weekend?
Yeah! I saw it on the poster downtown.
I'm thinking of going Saturday afternoon.
Same here. I heard there'll be food trucks and live music.
Let's meet around 3 and go together.
Exploring an antique store.
Want to browse that antique shop on Main Street?
Yes! I love old stuff.
Maybe we'll find a hidden treasure.
Or something totally weird.
That's the fun part.
Exploring an outdoor sculpture park.
Let's visit the sculpture park this weekend.
Yes, I've heard it's a great photo spot.
Let's go during golden hour.
I'll pack snacks and water.
And bring a sketch pad just in case. Exploring hidden local cafes. Let's find some hidden coffee spots.
Like a weekend cafe crawl?
Exactly. Try new places and rate them.
I'll make a list of places to visit.
Let's bring journals and chill.
Exploring local street food vendors.
Let's go on a street food tasting tour.
Yum, I've seen new vendors downtown.
We can try something from each stall.
Let's rate everything we eat.
I'll bring napkins and cash. Family barbecue plan.
We're planning a family barbecue this Saturday. Nice. At your house? Yeah, backyard's perfect for it. Need help with anything? You could bring drinks, that'd be great. Done. Looking forward to it.
Flying a kite at the park.
The wind's perfect for flying kites.
Do you have one?
2, actually.
Let's go to the big park.
Saturday afternoon? Going birdwatching at the nature reserve.
Let's go birdwatching this weekend.
Where should we go?
The nature reserve nearby has lots of birds.
Let's go early before they hide.
I'll bring binoculars and a field guide.
Going bowling with friends.
The group's planning to go bowling this Friday night.
Count me in. What time?
Around 7. We're meeting at Strike Zone.
I haven't bowled in ages.
Same here. It'll be fun.
Going fishing early morning. Up for fishing early Saturday?
Sure, how early?
Like 5 a.m.
Wow, okay, I'll set an alarm.
I'll get the bait ready.
Going for a bike ride along the river.
How about a river bike ride Saturday morning?
Sounds awesome. Let's meet at 8.
I'll bring water and an extra helmet.
Let's stop for breakfast midway.
Perfect way to start the weekend.
Going for a long drive?
Feel like going for a long drive this weekend?
That sounds great. Any place in mind?
Not really. Let's just follow the road.
Spontaneous. I like it.
Let's make a playlist too.
Going for a scenic train ride.
Want to try a scenic train ride this weekend?
That sounds lovely and relaxing.
There's a route through the countryside.
Let's book tickets for Sunday morning.
Don't forget your window seat.
Going hiking on Sunday.
Hey, you up for a hike this Sunday?
Sounds great. Where are you thinking?
Maybe Green Hill Trail. It's not too tough.
I've never been there. What time?
Let's meet around 8 a.m. to beat the heat.
Cool. I'll bring snacks and water.
Awesome. I'll handle the directions.
Going horseback riding.
Have you ever gone horseback riding?
Once, a long time ago.
There's a ranch nearby offering short rides.
Let's book for Sunday morning.
Done. I'll message you the details.
Going on a city bike tour.
Let's take a city bike tour. Sounds fun and active. We can stop for coffee along the way. Let's plan a route. Saturday morning ride?
Going on a ferry ride.
Want to take the ferry this weekend?
Sure, it's been a while.
The views are always great.
Let's catch the morning ride.
Perfect. I'll check the schedule.
Going on a geocaching adventure?
Have you tried geocaching before? No, but it sounds like a treasure hunt. Let's try it this weekend using an app. We'll need comfy shoes and curiosity. I'm excited to explore and find stuff.
Going on a local mural tour. Let's walk around town and see murals.
Yes! Some are so colorful and creative.
I'll map out the best ones nearby.
Let's take fun photos with them.
Then grab lunch on the way back. Going on a river kayak trip. Want to try kayaking on the river this weekend?
Sounds adventurous. Do we need to book ahead?
Yeah, I'll make a reservation for 2.
Cool. Should we go Saturday morning?
Perfect, I'll bring sunscreen and snacks.
Going on a sunset hike.
How about a sunset hike this weekend? Yes! The view from the hill is amazing. Let's go Friday evening. I'll pack flashlights and snacks. Let's wear hiking shoes too.
Going on a train station photo walk.
Let's do a photo walk around the train station.
That place has great urban vibes.
We'll go in the late afternoon for golden hour.
Bring your wide-angle lens.
And let's grab snacks at the corner shop.
Going on a weekend cycling adventure.
Let's go on a cycling trail this weekend.
Great idea. Any route in mind?
There's a scenic trail by the lake.
Sounds perfect. What day works for you?
Saturday morning would be great.
Going paddle boating.
Want to try paddle boating this weekend?
Sure. Where?
Lakeview Park rents boats.
Let's go early before it's hot.
I'll bring drinks.
Going roller skating.
Feel like going roller skating?
That sounds fun. Haven't done it in years.
There's a rink nearby.
Saturday evening?
Let's do it.
Going stargazing at night.
The weather's clear this weekend.
Stargazing?
Exactly. Let's drive out of the city.
I'll bring blankets and hot chocolate.
Let's leave before sunset.
Going stargazing with a telescope.
Want to stargaze Saturday night? Yes. Let's bring out the telescope. I'll check the weather and moon phases. Let's make some hot cocoa too. See if we spot any planets?
Going stargazing with friends.
Let's go stargazing this weekend.
Yes, I love looking at constellations.
We can drive out to the hilltop Friday night.
I'll bring a blanket and some snacks.
Don't forget the telescope.
Going to a botanical garden.
Want to explore the botanical garden this weekend?
Yes! I've heard it's beautiful in spring.
Let's go Sunday morning and take photos.
I'll pack sandwiches for a picnic.
It'll be so relaxing among the flowers.
Going to a dog adoption event.
There's a dog adoption event downtown.
Let's go look.
Not adopting, just meeting them.
Of course. But maybe...
We'll see.
Going to a dog adoption event.
There's a dog adoption fair Saturday.
Puppies and good causes? I'm in.
We can help out or just visit.
Let's bring treats and blankets to donate.
And maybe meet our future furry friend.
Going to a drive-in movie theater.
Have you been to a drive-in theater?
Not yet, but I want to try it.
There's one just 30 minutes away.
Let's bring blankets and snacks.
It'll be such a cozy night. Going to a farmer's market.
There's a farmer's market downtown this weekend. Oh, nice. I love fresh produce. Want to go check it out on Sunday morning? Sure, let's meet around 9. I'll bring a tote bag. Same. Let's see what we can find.
Going to a karaoke lounge.
Feel like singing your heart out? Karaoke? I'm in. There's a lounge downtown with private rooms. Let's go Saturday night. Get ready to sing badly but proudly.
Going to a local art fair.
There's an art fair happening downtown.
Cool, let's check it out.
Maybe we'll find something unique.
I love handmade stuff.
Let's go around noon.
Going to a pop-up weekend market.
There's a pop-up market this weekend.
Cool, what kind of stuff do they sell?
Handmade goods, food, and live music.
Let's check it out Saturday morning.
I'll bring a tote bag for shopping.
Going to a stand-up comedy show.
There's a comedy show this Friday.
Stand-up? I'm in.
Let's book front row seats.
Only if you promise not to get roasted.
No promises. Going to a vintage market. There's a vintage market this weekend.
Cool. I'm in the mood for thrifting.
Let's look for clothes and quirky decor.
Meet you there around 11?
Don't forget your reusable bag.
Going to a weekend street music festival.
There's a music festival downtown Saturday.
Awesome, I love live street bands.
Let's go around 4 before the crowd builds.
I'll bring a camera for photos.
We can grab food from a vendor after. Having a blanket fort storytelling night. Let's build a blanket fort and tell stories.
Yes! like old school campfire nights.
We'll use chairs, sheets, and fairy lights.
Let's each bring one fun or spooky tale.
I'll make cocoa and popcorn.
Having a board game marathon?
Board game marathon this weekend?
Absolutely. I've got 3 new games.
Snacks and strategy, I'm ready.
We might be up all night.
Even better. Having a breakfast picnic.
Let's do a breakfast picnic.
I like that idea.
We can meet early at the park.
I'll bring fruit and coffee.
I'll make sandwiches. Having a DIY pizza night. Let's make our own pizzas this weekend.
Fun, I'll bring the dough and sauce.
I'll get toppings like cheese and mushrooms.
Let's bake them together Saturday night.
And vote on whose pizza wins.
Having a no-tech afternoon. Want to try a no-tech afternoon?
Like no phones or screens?
Exactly, just chill, talk, read.
I'm in. Let's do it Sunday.
We'll see how long we last. Having a picnic in the park.
How about a picnic in the park this Sunday?
Great idea. The weather should be nice.
I'll pack sandwiches and drinks.
I'll bring a blanket and some fruit.
Let's meet around noon.
Perfect. See you then. Having a water balloon fight.
It's going to be hot this weekend.
Let's cool down with a water balloon fight.
I'll buy the balloons and fill them up.
We can invite friends to join.
Let the splash battle begin. Hosting a backyard lemonade stand.
Let's run a lemonade stand this weekend.
Cute, like when we were kids.
We'll make different flavors.
I'll bring cups and signage.
Let's donate the earnings to a local cause.
Hosting a backyard outdoor movie night.
Let's do a movie night in the backyard.
I'll bring the projector and a white sheet.
We'll need popcorn and cozy blankets.
Let's invite a few neighbors too.
I'll pick a family-friendly film. Hosting a blind taste test game.
Let's host a blind taste test challenge.
We'll pick random snacks to guess.
Exactly. No peeking allowed.
I'll prepare mystery items.
Let's write down the score too.
Hosting a dessert tasting night.
How about a dessert tasting night at my place?
That sounds delicious. What should we prepare?
I'll bake brownies and cookies.
I'll bring cheesecake and some fruit tarts.
This will be the sweetest night ever.
Hosting a game night.
Thinking of hosting a game night this weekend.
I'm in. What games do you have in mind?
Maybe cards and some board games.
Should I bring snacks?
That would be awesome.
Can't wait. I love game nights.
Hosting a game night tournament.
I'm thinking of hosting a game night tournament. Count me in. What games are we playing? Maybe cards, board games, and trivia. Let's invite a few more friends. Winner gets bragging rights.
Hosting a puzzle challenge.
Up for a puzzle challenge this weekend?
Absolutely. I love puzzles.
I have a 1,000-piece one.
Snacks and focus ready.
Let's do this. Hosting a smoothie making contest.
How about a smoothie contest Saturday?
Fun! Let's each create a recipe.
We'll need fruits, yogurt, and ice.
Winner gets bragging rights and a prize.
I'll set up a judging panel.
Hosting a themed dinner night.
How about a themed dinner night?
Cool, what theme?
Italian. Pasta, pizza, and candles.
I'll bring dessert.
Let's cook together.
Hosting a virtual game night.
Let's host a virtual game night.
Sounds fun. What platform should we use?
Maybe Zoom or Discord.
I'll set up a trivia quiz.
Great. I'll invite everyone.
Hosting a weekend tea tasting.
Want to host a tea tasting this weekend?
Yes! Let's try herbal black and green teas.
I'll bring my fancy cups and kettle.
We can rate the flavors and chill.
And serve some cookies too.
Joining a community art project.
There's a mural project happening downtown.
Can anyone join?
Yes, it's open to volunteers.
Let's help out Saturday.
I'll bring paints and gloves.
Joining a DIY tote bag workshop.
There's a tote bag decorating workshop.
Sounds like a fun creative break.
We'll get fabric markers and patches.
Let's design matching ones.
I'll register us today.
Joining a local charity walk.
I signed up for a charity walk this weekend.
That's inspiring. What's it supporting?
Funds for children's education.
Mind if I join too?
Not at all. The more, the merrier.
Joining a weekend cooking competition.
There's a cooking contest this weekend.
Are amateurs allowed to join?
Yes, it's for fun and creativity.
Let's team up and enter together.
I'll bring my famous chili recipe.
Joining a weekend dance class.
There's a beginner dance class on Sunday.
What style?
Salsa should be fun.
Let's try it.
I'll sign us up. Joining a weekend storytelling circle.
There's a storytelling circle in the park Sunday.
That sounds magical.
Let's each bring a short story to share.
I'll pack a mat and some tea.
Can't wait to hear everyone's tales.
Joining a weekend volunteer group.
There's a volunteer cleanup group this weekend.
I'm in. Where are they meeting?
At the river park, 9 a.m.
I'll bring gloves.
Let's help out.
Joining a weekend yoga in the park. There is an outdoor yoga class in the park.
I've always wanted to try yoga outside.
It's on Sunday morning, under the trees.
Let's bring mats and water.
And maybe grab brunch after.
Learning basic first aid.
There's a free first aid workshop.
That's useful. When is it?
Sunday morning at the community center.
Let's sign up. Good skill to have.
Agreed, I'll register us. Learning calligraphy.
I bought a calligraphy set.
Nice. Let's learn together this weekend.
We can print some practice sheets.
I'll bring extra pens.
It'll be relaxing.
Learning origami. Let's learn origami this weekend.
That sounds relaxing.
I found a great tutorial online.
Cool, I'll bring paper.
We can try making animals.
Learning origami together. Want to learn origami this weekend?
Sure, I have some colored paper.
Let's start with cranes and flowers.
I'll print a few instruction guides.
This will be so relaxing and creative.
Learning to cook a new dish.
I found a cool recipe to try this weekend.
Oh, what is it?
Homemade ramen.
That sounds amazing. Need help?
Definitely. Come over Saturday at 5.
I'll bring some ingredients.
Making a bird feeder from recycled items.
Let's make bird feeders out of old stuff.
Great! I have plastic bottles and jars.
We'll also need string and birdseed.
Let's hang them in the backyard afterward.
And watch who visits.
Making a scrapbook. Let's make a scrapbook of this year.
Photos, tickets, and doodles.
All of it.
I'll print the photos.
I'll get the glue and scissors. Making a stop-motion video at home. Let's make a stop-motion video this weekend.
Yes! That sounds creative and fun.
We can use toys or clay for the characters.
I'll bring my tripod and app to shoot it.
Let's write a silly story to animate.
Making a weekend snack board.
Let's make a giant snack board for Saturday.
Sweet and savory together?
Yes! I'll bring fruits and crackers.
I'll get cheese and chocolates.
Perfect for a cozy evening.
Making friendship bracelets.
Let's make friendship bracelets together.
Yes! I still remember a few patterns.
I'll bring thread and beads.
Let's make matching ones for fun.
We can give extras to friends too.
Making homemade pizza.
Want to try making pizza from scratch?
Yes! That sounds fun.
Saturday night pizza night.
Deal. I'll bring toppings.
I'll get the dough ready.
Making weekend bento box lunches.
Want to try making bento lunches?
Yes! I love cute food art.
We'll need rice, veggies, and cutters.
Let's pack them for a picnic.
Can't wait to see your designs. Making weekend memory jars.
Let's make memory jars this weekend.
With notes from fun moments and photos?
Exactly. We'll decorate them too.
Let's open them next year and look back.
I'll bring glitter and glue.
Movie night at home.
Want to have a movie night this weekend?
Sure, at your place or mine.
Mine's good. Got a new projector.
Nice. What movie are we watching?
I was thinking a classic. Maybe The Matrix.
Perfect. I'll bring popcorn and drinks.
Organizing a backyard campfire night.
Let's do a campfire night in the backyard.
Yes! I'll gather firewood.
I'll bring marshmallows and hot cocoa.
Let's invite a few neighbors.
It'll be a cozy evening under the stars.
Organizing a karaoke night at home.
Let's do karaoke at home Friday night.
Yes, I'll set up the mic and speakers.
We can make a playlist of our favorites.
Snacks and soda on me.
Prepare for a night of off-key fun.
Organizing a puzzle race.
Let's do a puzzle race with friends.
Whoever finishes fastest wins.
Yep, let's pick 500-piece puzzles.
I'll set a timer and prizes.
Let's play music and snack too.
Organizing a weekend puzzle exchange.
I was thinking of hosting a puzzle exchange.
Fun. I've got a few good ones to share.
Let's set it up at my place Saturday.
We can display them on the table.
And maybe start working on one together.
Painting a shared canvas together.
Let's paint on one big canvas together.
Like a weekend art collab?
Yes! We can each do a half and then blend it.
I'll bring the paints and brushes.
Let's hang it up when it's done. Painting at home. I was thinking of painting this weekend.
Nice. Do you have a specific idea in mind?
Something abstract. I just want to relax.
Mind if I join?
Not at all. Come over Saturday afternoon.
I'll bring my brushes.
Painting landscapes in the park.
Want to paint some nature scenes this weekend? Sure, I love outdoor painting. Let's set up in the park with easels. I'll bring paints and brushes. Hope the weather stays nice.
Painting pottery at a studio. Want to try pottery painting this weekend?
That sounds creative.
There's a studio that offers sessions.
I'll book us a spot.
Let's paint mugs or plates.
Participating in a nature mandala activity.
Let's create nature mandalas this weekend.
What's that?
Using leaves, flowers, and stones to make patterns.
Let's do it in the garden and take photos.
Then we leave them for others to see. Planning a backyard barbecue.
Let's have a backyard barbecue this weekend.
I'm in. I'll bring the grill tools.
I'll handle the meats and marinades.
Don't forget drinks and music.
This will be a great chill session.
Planning a DIY project. Thinking of starting a DIY project this weekend.
What kind of project?
A wooden shelf for my books.
That sounds useful. Need help?
Definitely. I'll get the tools. Planning a surprise scavenger hunt.
Let's plan a scavenger hunt for each other.
Yes, around the house or outside.
Both. Little clues and hidden treats.
I'll make the map and riddles.
Winner gets a snack prize.
Planning a zero-waste weekend challenge.
Want to try a zero-waste challenge?
Yes. Let's aim for a waste-free weekend.
We'll bring our own bags and containers.
And cook meals with no packaging waste.
Let's track our progress together.
Playing frisbee in the park.
Let's play frisbee this weekend.
Sounds fun. Which park?
How about Riverside Park?
Cool. I'll bring drinks.
And I'll pack snacks.
Practicing a musical instrument. Want to practice music together?
Sure. Guitar or keyboard?
Let's jam and record it.
Sounds fun. Sunday works?
Absolutely. Practicing calligraphy together.
Want to learn calligraphy this weekend? Yes! I love pretty writing. I'll bring brush pens and guides. Let's practice letters and quotes. We can make cards when we're ready.
Practicing photography with a friend.
Want to go practice photography together? Yes! I just cleaned my lenses. Let's try street photography downtown. We can compare shots afterward and grab coffee along the way.
Relaxing at the beach.
I need a beach day. This weekend maybe?
Definitely. I could use some sun.
Let's leave early to get a good spot.
Good call. I'll pack sunscreen and towels.
I'll bring snacks and water.
Sounds like a plan.
Setting up a backyard obstacle course.
Let's make an obstacle course in the backyard.
Fun! Like a mini ninja warrior?
Exactly. We'll use ropes, cones, and boxes.
Let's time each other and make it a challenge.
Loser has to serve lemonade. Setting up a backyard tent camp.
Let's set up a tent in the backyard.
Camping at home. I love it.
We'll roast marshmallows and tell stories.
And stargaze from our sleeping bags.
I'll bring a flashlight and cozy blanket. Setting up a DIY craft station.
Let's make a craft station at home.
What should we work on?
DIY cards and photo frames.
I'll bring glitter and glue.
And I'll prep the table and supplies.
Setting up a hammock and reading.
Let's set up hammocks in the backyard.
And spend the afternoon reading?
Yes, I've got a new novel ready.
I'll bring lemonade and snacks.
Sounds like the ultimate chill day.
Setting up a nature scavenger hunt. Let's do a nature scavenger hunt.
That sounds adventurous and fun.
We can list things to find, like leaves or feathers.
Let's go to the park and start hunting.
I'll bring a small prize for the winner.
Setting up a weekend puzzle wall.
Let's make a puzzle wall this weekend.
What's a puzzle wall?
Like taping a big puzzle to the wall and solving it together.
Fun! Let's start with a landscape scene.
I'll bring puzzle glue too. Shopping for clothes.
I need some new clothes. Want to go shopping this weekend? Sure, I've been meaning to go too. Let's hit the mall on Sunday. Sounds good. Noon? Perfect. Let's grab lunch too.
Spending the day at a spa.
I need a full day to relax.
Spa day.
Exactly. Massage, sauna, the works.
I'm in. Saturday or Sunday?
Let's do Sunday. We deserve it.
Spending the day baking.
Want to bake all day Saturday?
Cookies, cakes, and pies.
Exactly.
I'll bring my grandma's recipes.
Let's make a mess.
Spending the day offline.
I'm planning a no-phone day this Sunday.
Nice. Digital detox.
Want to join?
Sure, let's hang out screen-free.
Books, music, real talk.
Spending the weekend at a cabin.
How about renting a cabin in the woods this weekend?
That sounds peaceful. Nature getaway.
We can cook, hike, and just relax.
Let's book it today before it's taken.
I'll pack board games and marshmallows.
Spending time at a board game cafe. Let's try the new board game cafe.
Yes! I've heard it's fun.
They have over 200 games.
Let's go Saturday evening.
Game night it is. Spending time at a comic book store. I feel like browsing comics this weekend.
Let's go to that big comic book store.
I'm looking for old Spider-Man issues.
I want some fantasy stuff.
We'll spend hours there.
Spending time at a community garden. Want to help at the community garden this weekend?
Sure, I love working with plants.
They need volunteers on Saturday.
Perfect. I'll bring gloves and water.
See you there.
Spending time at a dog cafe.
Want to check out that dog cafe this weekend?
Absolutely. I saw pictures. It looks adorable.
Let's go Saturday afternoon.
Great. I'll bring my camera too.
Let's meet at the bus stop at 2.
Spending time at a dog park.
Want to take the dogs to the park?
Yes, they need the exercise.
Let's go early Saturday morning.
I'll bring treats and toys.
Perfect. They'll love it. Spending time at an arcade. Let's hit the arcade this weekend.
I haven't played pinball in ages.
Let's go Friday night and play for hours.
I'll bring change for tokens.
Winner gets a slice of pizza.
Starting a weekend gratitude journal. Want to start a gratitude journal together?
Sure, it'll be a good reflection activity.
We can write down 3 things each day.
Let's decorate the covers too.
I'll bring markers and stickers.
Starting a weekend scrapbook project.
Want to start a scrapbook together?
Yes, I've been saving tickets and photos.
I'll bring glue, paper, and stickers.
Let's get creative and make a memory book.
Perfect weekend project.
Starting a weekend vlog series. Let's start a weekend vlog series.
Cool, what should we film first?
Maybe a day in our neighborhood.
Let's plan and shoot on Saturday.
I'll charge the camera. Taking a canoeing trip on the lake.
Let's go canoeing on the lake this weekend.
Sounds peaceful. Do we need to rent gear?
Yes, and I'll make the reservation.
Let's go early to catch the sunrise.
Don't forget sunscreen and hats. Taking a dog to the park.
Let's take Max to the park this weekend. He'll love running around. Let's bring his toys and a frisbee. And pack some snacks for us too. I'll bring water for everyone.
Taking a pottery class.
There's a pottery class downtown.
Cool. Have you done it before?
No, but I've always wanted to try.
Let's sign up for Saturday.
I'll register us.
Taking a pottery class.
I found a pottery class for beginners this weekend.
That's awesome. Have you signed up?
Not yet, but we can do it together.
Let's join the Sunday afternoon session.
Can't wait to make a messy masterpiece.
Taking a scenic train ride.
Ever taken the scenic train route north?
Not yet, but I've heard it's beautiful.
Let's go this weekend.
I'm in. I'll bring snacks.
Perfect. I'll get the tickets.
Taking a short bike ride.
The weather looks great this weekend.
Perfect for a bike ride, right?
Exactly. Want to go Saturday morning?
Sure. Let's keep it casual.
I know a scenic route we can try.
Cool. I'll bring water.
Taking a weekend dance class.
There's a beginner salsa class this weekend.
I've always wanted to try dancing.
It's on Sunday at 2 p.m. Should we sign up?
Absolutely. Let's have fun and learn some moves.
Don't forget to wear comfy shoes.
Taking a weekend ice skating lesson.
There's an ice skating class on Saturday. I haven't skated since I was a kid. It's for beginners, so no worries. Let's dress warm and give it a try. Hopefully I don't fall too much.
Taking a weekend photography walk.
Want to go on a photo walk this weekend? Yes! I need new pictures for my gallery. Let's go to the river trail. I'll bring extra batteries, and maybe get lunch after.
Taking a weekend potluck picnic.
Let's do a potluck picnic this weekend.
Yay! Everyone bring something?
Exactly. I'll make sandwiches.
I'll bake muffins and bring drinks.
Let's meet at the big park around noon.
Trying a digital detox weekend.
What if we do a digital detox this weekend?
No phones or social media?
Yep, just books, walks, and real conversation.
I'm in. Let's see if we survive.
Might be harder than we think. Trying a new art style at home.
Let's do some experimental art at home this weekend.
Like abstract painting or mixed media.
Exactly. Something fun and messy.
I'll bring the canvases.
Great. Let's set up on the balcony.
Trying a new cafe.
Heard about the new cafe downtown?
Yeah, the one with the matcha pancakes?
That's the one. Let's try it Saturday morning.
Perfect. I'll meet you there at 10.
See you then. Trying a new coffee shop crawl.
Let's do a coffee shop crawl this weekend.
That sounds fun and highly caffeinated.
We can try a few new places downtown.
And rate their coffee and vibes.
Let's make a list of where to go.
Trying a new recipe together. Want to try a new recipe this weekend?
Sure. What are we cooking?
How about Thai curry?
Yum. I'll grab the ingredients.
We'll cook and feast.
Trying a new workout class.
I found a new dance workout class nearby.
Interesting. When is it?
Saturday at 10 a.m.
Let's do it. I've been wanting to try something new.
I'll book us both a spot.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Trying a new workout routine. Found a new workout to try.
What is it?
Heat and yoga combo.
Let's try it Saturday morning.
Let's stretch first. Trying a no-cook recipe challenge.
Want to do a no-cook food challenge? Sure, like creative sandwiches and snacks? Exactly. Let's each make 3 dishes. We'll vote on the tastiest one and share the recipes afterward.
Trying a partner yoga routine.
Want to try partner yoga this weekend?
Sure. I've never done it before.
Let's follow a beginner routine online.
I'll bring a mat and water bottle.
Let's stretch and laugh together.
Trying a weekend indoor obstacle course.
Want to build an indoor obstacle course?
Yes. Pillows, chairs, and tunnels.
Let's time each other going through it.
Winner gets a snack prize.
Let's record it for laughs later.
Trying a weekend martial arts class.
I saw a free martial arts class this weekend.
Ooh, what style?
It's beginner level taekwondo.
Let's sign up together and try it out.
I'll bring water and a towel.
Trying a weekend origami folding session.
Let's learn origami this weekend.
I've always wanted to fold a crane.
We'll need colorful paper and guides.
Let's challenge each other with complex folds.
And decorate the room with our creations.
Trying archery at a range.
Ever tried archery?
No, but I've always wanted to.
There's a range nearby.
Let's go Saturday morning.
I'll book us in. Trying archery for the first time. Have you ever tried archery?
No, but it sounds cool.
There's a beginner class on Sunday.
Let's go try it out together.
I hope I hit the target at least once. Trying indoor rock climbing. Have you ever tried indoor rock climbing?
No, but it looks fun.
There's a place near the mall.
Let's go this weekend and give it a shot.
I'll book us a session. Trying indoor trampoline park activities. Let's go to the trampoline park this weekend.
That sounds so fun.
They have dodgeball, foam pits, and more.
Let's book it for Saturday afternoon.
I'll wear my bounciest socks.
Trying out a new ice cream flavor.
The new ice cream place has weird flavors.
Like what?
Wasabi and honey lavender.
Let's try them all.
Ice cream adventure this Saturday.
Trying out indoor mini golf.
There's a new indoor mini golf place downtown. Cool. I haven't played in ages. Let's check it out Saturday afternoon. I'll book a spot for us. Winner buys ice cream after.
Trying pot painting in the backyard.
Let's paint flower pots this weekend. That sounds fun and colorful. We can use acrylics and seal them later. I'll bring brushes and newspaper. Let's plant something in them too.
Trying roller skating at the rink. Have you ever tried roller skating?
Not really, but I'd love to.
There's a rink open all weekend.
Let's go Saturday afternoon and try it out.
I hope I don't fall too much.
Trying stand-up paddleboarding.
Ever tried stand-up paddleboarding? No, but I've always wanted to. There's a rental place by the lake. Let's go Saturday morning. I'll book the gear.
Trying stand-up paddleboarding.
Ever tried stand-up paddleboarding?
No, but it looks fun and tricky.
There's a beginner class by the lake.
Let's book it for Sunday morning.
Hope we don't fall too much. Trying weekend rock painting.
Want to try painting rocks this weekend?
Sure, that sounds relaxing and creative.
We can make little animals or patterns.
I'll bring paints and sealant spray.
Let's leave some in the park for others.
Visiting a book fair. Did you know there's a book fair at the convention center?
No way, this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Let's go on Saturday. I want to find a new mystery novel.
Me too. I'll bring my reading list.
Visiting historical museum exhibit. There's a special exhibit at the museum.
What's it about?
Ancient inventions and early tech.
Sounds fascinating. Let's go Saturday.
We'll learn something new. Visiting a historical site.
Want to check out the old fort this weekend?
I've never been there. Is it far?
Only 30 minutes from here.
Let's pack snacks and go.
Perfect, I'll drive.
Visiting a historical village. Want to explore that old historical village nearby?
Yes! I've been wanting to go for ages.
Let's do a photo walk while we're there.
And try the traditional local food, too.
Saturday morning work for you?
Visiting a lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse an hour from here.
Let's drive there this weekend.
Bring your camera. The view is amazing.
I'll pack sandwiches for the road.
Good thinking.
Visiting a local aquarium.
Let's visit the aquarium downtown.
I haven't been in ages.
There's a new jellyfish exhibit.
Cool! Let's go Sunday.
I'll buy the tickets.
Visiting a local aquarium. There's a new exhibit at the aquarium.
Nice! I haven't been in years.
Let's go Saturday afternoon.
We might see jellyfish and penguins.
I'll bring my camera.
Visiting a local art gallery.
There's a new art gallery opening downtown.
Want to go check it out this weekend?
Sure, Saturday afternoon works for me.
Perfect. I'll look up the hours.
Let's grab coffee after.
Visiting a local bird sanctuary.
Want to visit the bird sanctuary Sunday?
Yes! I love spotting colorful birds.
Let's bring binoculars and a guidebook.
It'll be peaceful and educational.
I'll pack some snacks for the walk.
Visiting a local flea market?
Want to check out the flea market this weekend?
Sure. I love finding hidden treasures.
Let's go early before the best stuff is gone.
Bring cash and tote bags.
And maybe stop for lunch after.
Visiting a local history museum.
The local history museum has a new exhibit.
Let's go check it out this weekend.
I heard it's about ancient tools.
Sunday afternoon works for me.
I'll get tickets online.
Visiting a miniature golf course. Feel like playing mini golf this weekend?
Yes! I haven't done that in ages.
Let's invite a couple of friends.
Loser buys ice cream.
I'll bring my lucky golf ball.
Visiting a museum.
Want to check out the new art exhibit this weekend?
Yes, I saw it on Instagram.
They have a modern section I really want to see.
Let's go Saturday afternoon.
I'll grab the tickets online.
Visiting a petting zoo.
Let's visit the petting zoo on Sunday.
Cute animals and feeding time?
Exactly. They have goats, rabbits, and more.
Let's go in the morning before it's hot.
I'll bring hand wipes just in case.
Visiting a science discovery center. Let's visit the Science Discovery Center.
I haven't been there since school.
It's got interactive exhibits and a planetarium.
Let's go early to explore everything.
I'll grab tickets online. Visiting a science museum.
Let's visit the Science Museum this weekend.
Great idea. I love hands-on exhibits.
They have a new space section.
Perfect. Let's plan for Sunday.
I'll get the tickets.
Visiting a weekend book fair. There's a book fair downtown this weekend.
I'm in. I love browsing new titles.
Let's meet there Saturday morning.
I'll bring my tote bag for the finds.
And maybe grab coffee afterward.
Visiting a weekend farmer's market together. Let's go to the farmer's market this weekend.
Great. I want to get some fresh berries.
And I'll look for homemade bread.
Let's go early to beat the crowd.
Then have brunch afterward.
Visiting a weekend vintage car show.
There's a vintage car show this weekend.
Let's go. I love old designs.
It's on Sunday at the fairgrounds.
I'll bring my camera for sure.
Let's dress retro for fun.
Visiting an indoor rock climbing gym.
Let's check out that indoor rock climbing gym.
Yes! I've seen photos. It looks exciting.
They have beginner walls and gear to rent.
Let's book a slot for Sunday.
And bring water and energy bars.
Volunteering at an animal shelter.
Want to volunteer at the animal shelter this weekend?
That's such a kind idea. I'm in.
They need help with walking dogs and feeding cats.
Let's call them and see what time we should go.
Can't wait to meet some furry friends.
Volunteering on Saturday.
I signed up to volunteer this Saturday. Oh, nice. What's the event? A food drive downtown. I'd love to join. Is it too late to sign up? Not at all. I'll send you the link.
Watching a documentary together.
Want to watch a documentary this weekend?
Sure. Any topic in mind?
Maybe space or ancient history.
Let's make popcorn too.
It'll be a chill night.
Watching an outdoor theater play.
There's a play showing at the park this weekend.
Really? I love outdoor theater.
It's a romantic comedy, perfect for a chill night.
Let's bring a blanket and some snacks.
I'll check the showtime and text you.
Weekend road trip.
I've been thinking of a quick road trip this weekend.
Oh, where to?
Just up to River Valley. It's peaceful.
That sounds relaxing. Should we stay overnight?
Yeah, one night should be enough.
Let's make a playlist for the drive.
Good idea. I'll handle booking the place.
Writing stories together at a cafe. Let's do a writing session together this weekend.
Great idea. Cafe or park.
Let's try that cozy cafe on Main Street.
Bring your notebook. I'll bring pens.
And let's write something fun.